Gaza's healthcare system is collapsing. For the wounded, every second counts, and with the fleet of ambulances that serves the Strip in a state of crisis, unable to meet the relentless need of a community under fire. These vehicles, beaten up and dented, are a lifeline for thousands of civilians. Each one has saved countless lives, but keeping them on the road is a challenge.
Several ambulances are not operating due to the lack of fuel, and other ambulances are not working because the Israeli authorities are not giving permission for spare parts to enter Gaza. That is why our ambulances and emergency department is on the verge of collapsing.
Roadblocks, airstrikes, and shattered infrastructure make it nearly impossible to reach the wounded in time. Sometimes the ambulances are targeted, with drivers and paramedics becoming casualties themselves. The remaining fleet is barely holding on, often operating without necessary repairs or medical supplies.
The mirror of this ambulance was broken and there are no spare parts, so we are trying our best to fix it with what little tools we have. This ambulance was hit when we were in a targeted site, and shrapnel hit the vehicle's motor. Since that day, we are unable to use this ambulance.
The war shows no sign of slowing down, and the humanitarian crisis is deepening every day. Ambulances service in Gaza are at a tipping point. At times, as many as 6 patients have been crammed into one vehicle.
We are forced to transfer more than 2 or 3 civilians in one ambulance. Look at this other ambulance. It's packed with patients. We are forced to do that because we don't have enough vehicles.
It's been a year since these ambulances have had any maintenance. Israel's total blockade of the Strip means no spare parts have come into Gaza in more than a year. As a result, people are forced to use private vehicles, tuk-tuks, carts, and even horses to reach hospitals. And the question is, how much longer can the remaining ambulances last?
Without proper medical equipment, these makeshift solutions are often too little, too late. The few ambulances still operational are working around the clock, their crews exhausted and vehicles pushed to the brink. Each day, the strain increases on what remains of Gaza's emergency services, and the system is breaking down, putting even more lives in danger.
Hind, Khoudary, Al Jazeera, Deir, el-Balah, Gaza, Palestine.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.